Melissa Mountain here for True Stream Media, and I want to talk to you guys for a minute about soy. Because as you know, the majority of soy in this country is genetically modified. Over 90% of it is GMO. And the majority of an American diet in this country is primarily made of corn and soy. I actually read that if you take a piece of an American's hair out and do a hair test on it, you're going to find that at least 70% of it's corn and the other 30% is basically soy. And soy is found in everything. We did a video not too long ago at the grocery store. We were finding soy in our tuna and water with soy. And so I have just some products here. Don't worry, we're not eating these. I just wanted to show the labels here. For example, this is a can of your condensed canned soup, like a lot of people buy. Flip that around and look at the ingredients, and one of the ingredients on here is soy protein isolate. Okay, this is popular snack food. There you go. You look back here and it says that it contains soybean oil with TBHQ for freshness. Freshness. This here is chili, no beans. But it does have soybeans because it's got textured vegetable protein, which is soy flour and a caramel coloring. And then down here it also just says hydrolyzed corn, soy. So it just has soy and some extra soy in case you didn't get enough soy in your chili. And then this is a shake, a meal replacement shake thing. It says here whey protein isolate and soy protein isolate. So these products all have soy. A lot of products you're going to find have soy. A lot of times you'll see soy lecithin as an emulsifier. That's soy related. And basically soy has been found in medical studies to disrupt your endocrine system. It can cause thyroid suppression. One study I read said that 45 milligrams of soy isoflavones caused them to stop menstruating when they took that every day. That's not very much. That's like half a cup of soy flour or a cup of soy milk. So that's not even that much. It also stimulates breast cells like DDT does, which increases enzymatic activity that leads to breast cancer. And it suppresses the pituitary gland. If a pregnant woman eats a lot of soy and she's pregnant with a male child, they found that that child has a propensity for prostate cancer later in life. It accelerates puberty in girls. They found that. Of course, we got all the hormones in our milk and meat that's also probably likely doing that. And also this protein shake here, that soy protein in men, that is shown to actually reduce your testosterone. They did a study where men were taking these soy protein isolate shakes to try and bulk up, and they actually found a 19% drop in testosterone. So think about that. But here's what even caused me to want to do this video is that I just really got on the ball with this. I'm late to the game. I didn't even realize this. A lot of your supplements that you find in the stores, even ones that people trust, like Now, you see this in all kinds of health food stores now. It's supposedly a real reputable brand. It's found in a lot of health food stores. Whole Foods carries it, and they charge a premium for this stuff. Now, actually, this right here, this is astaxanthin. This contains soy, and a lot of their other products also contain soy. And if you look at it back here, let me find it. Where'd it go? Right here, you've got your supplemental facts information, your other ingredients, and then down here it straight up says mixed tocopherols from soy. And a lot of the vitamin C in this country is also made from corn, so you'll find that a lot. And actually, Anthony Gucciardi from Natural Society contacted Now and asked them about this, and I think that what they said will surprise a lot of you. Anthony Gucciardi of Natural Society wrote this article back in March warning major supplements openly contain GMO vitamin sources. And he talks about how the majority of vitamin C in this country, for example, is usually extracted from corn, one of the leading GMO crops in the U.S. And a lot of the tocopherols, like the vitamin E, that's actually extracted from soy. But when he contacted Now, which is the product I just showed you, they asked about how they extract their vitamin C products when considering, you know, the high percentage of GM corn that we have in this country. And they actually said, all of our C is derived from standard corn not certified to be non-GMO. Many products contain soy or corn derivatives which are generally GMO'd. We are motivated towards non-GMO sourced products. So they're motivated to give you non-GMO source products. They're just not actually doing it. But they don't tell you that on their products either. Okay? And so he goes on to write about how the Science and Nutrition Group rep at Now included information from their technical director, Michael Lila, which talks about how Now is opposed to genetic manipulation of the food supply, but does not specifically use non-GMO sources for all their products. And this is an excerpt from that reads, genetic modification. Now is opposed to genetic modification because there are real and unknown harmful effects. Unfortunately, much of the world's supply of corn and soybeans is genetically modified, which is why we continue to offer more products that are certified GMO-free. So as you can see, that's a little bit of a twist on the words. They're saying, unfortunately, there's a lot of this genetically modified corn and soybeans in the world, which is why we continue to offer more products certified GMO-free, but it doesn't mean all of their products are, or even that some of them are, and just a few of them are. Who knows how many of them are? It doesn't say. And, I mean, I was even at the grocery store just a couple days ago at Whole Foods, and they were selling a vitamin E supplement that was made from soy, and it was like $20 for a tiny little bottle of that stuff. So you really have to think about what you're buying even more than ever before. And I didn't even realize some of this until recently. I mean, I knew about the typical vitamin C, that a lot of it's basically rocks and comes from China. And I realized that whole thing, but I didn't even realize this about the vitamin E's and the soy and how they're basically deriving a lot of nutritional supplements, even the ones that are supposedly real great and sold for really high premiums at fancy stores, are actually genetically modified as well. And it's pretty misleading, I think, to consumers, especially if you're going to sell a product for premium price and try to act like it's different from just something you get at Walmart or whatever, when really it isn't any different by many people's standards if it contains GMO. And I just want to give a hat tip out to a reader. I had written this article just a few weeks ago about how Fukushima, the UN is saying it's unlikely to pose any health risks, even though all these kids in that area are coming down with nodules and thyroid issues and all kinds of stuff, and being diagnosed with actual cancer. Anyway, and this reader wrote in, Mary, who said that it's an interesting article, and I had talked about vitamin C in the article, and she said it's very interesting, but she wanted to know how to get vitamin C not from GMO corn. And I guess I'm just trusting of the supplements I buy that say organic on them, but then again, I don't know, maybe I need to start looking into everything even more. It's so scary. But I did find this. This is on autismcoach.com, and it's a buffered vitamin C. It's non-corn derived, and they straight up say it. So, and it comes in a crystal form. And I don't even know, like, this brand. I have not bought this brand. I'm not endorsing this brand. I'm just showing this to you because there are non-corn derived vitamin supplements out there if you look specifically for them. The problem is we're not told that we need to be looking for that, because when we think vitamins, we don't think corn, we don't think soy. So I'm just showing this to you as an example, but it's just one more thing we actually have to look out for, and it's pretty scary that that's even an issue. But I mean, where does it end? Where does it stop? I mean, is every single thing you eat made out of soy in this country? Anyway, that's all for this point I just wanted to make, and I guess I'll talk to you guys later. True Stream Media.